Hi, I'm Wes from Nash Powersports, and welcome back to me doing Brandon's job. What's up, Nasty Nation? It's Wes from Nash Powersports, here to talk about these two builds that we just completed that are now here on the showroom floor here at our Phoenix location. Doing a little dare to compare for you guys on these two vehicles and the different applications for each of them. Let's start over here with this Can-Am Defender. This is the HD10 model. This is the XMR edition. Now, the Defender is really a very utility sort of rig, but it retains a lot of sport functionality. Now, over here you see this thing's got quite a big lift on it. It's got some big old tires mounted on some Method beadlock wheels. Up front, you've got a big old 4,500 pound winch to be able to pull you out of any sticky situation you get yourself in, or to pull your buddies out if they get themselves stuck. Up top, we've got a thumper fab roof. This is going to include a pretty solidly sized light bar, as well as side lighting and some in the rear. Just a roof rack to be able to hold as much supplies as you need to take out on any of your adventures. Inside, you can see that we've got 6 seats in a bench style formation. This is really going to be a more upright seating position, very casual, very relaxed, hop up in here with the family. It's kind of like, very average or fun driving experience. Now, say you don't have all 6 seats full of people, you've also got the ability to cup holders. Now, it just says fold out, provides you a little bit of storage there, a little bit of a spot for your drink, as well as one in each corner of the vehicle. All of these seats flip up for more storage, and you can even get the optional storage box underneath. All right, back here at the rear, you'll notice that this thing actually has a hitch receiver. This vehicle can tow approximately 2,500 pounds. So you could slap a small camper on the back if you wanted to, or maybe even a little trailer with some of your kids' quads on it. This thing really is the all-around functional piece. We also did put a street legal kit on it, so you can put a license plate on this and cruise this down with the family on some of the city streets. Again, with the XMR edition, it's more mud sort of oriented. It's got some big old snorkels here, so you can really put this thing in some deep water or mud and really not harm the engine. It's still going to be able to breathe under there. Pairing that with the normal Defender dump bed for those of you who are going to use for hauling. Let's say you got firewood back here, or dirt, sand, whatever you've got. You can dump it out pretty easily. And this is quite a strong dump bed, so it can push whatever you've got back in there. And it's really tall. Next up, we've got this Can-Am Maverick X3. This is going to be the Turbo RR model, one of the faster models out there. And this right here is going to be the XRC edition, which really puts you in a much more sporty category than the Defender. You can move from the front. You can immediately see we've got a windshield on this thing to give you a little bit better visibility, so you're not getting pelted by dust and sand out on the trail. Obviously, we got to have some lighted mirrors, so you can see behind you and so you can see in front of you. Now, looking inside here, we've got our XXX seats done up in this fantastic, brilliant red. These are going to be suspension seats, which are going to allow you to have a very comfortable and a very enclosed cockpit sort of feel to the vehicle. Now, obviously, you can see, compared to the Defender, you've got a much more rigid seating position, a much more down-low sort of race car style feel to it. Moving inside here, since I'm here, you might as well check it out. We've got a street legal kit. We've got a MB Court Stage 5 sound system. Can't go anywhere without tunes, right? Moving to the back, you can see that we've followed the XXX seats to the back, and we've actually got their bench seat back here. Now, we do have the retractable harnesses, a little bit better than the standard seat belt. Works better with the bench seat as well. And we've got some R1 Industries whips on it, both for visibility's sake and just because they're fun. Everybody likes a little party lights now and then. Wheels and tires, very similar setup to the Defender because they're very good all-rounder sort of setup here for the wheels and tires. You've got your 32-inch Cougar tires on this wrapped around a set of Method beadlock wheels. This is a very, very standard setup and probably one of the most tried and true for any side-by-side enthusiast out there. And finally, we're going to talk about the drivetrains for each of these units. Now, they are going to have both a very similar transmission setup with a CVT belt drive transmission. Very standard on a lot of the Can-Am products. Now the main difference is going to be the engine. It's going to be a V-twin versus an inline 3. This is going to push more power and be a little bit more torquey. This one's also turbocharged. This one is not. So you've got a naturally aspirated V-twin, very much more of a workhorse sort of engine, very tough, very rugged, very built for whatever you can throw at it. This is definitely going to be your sports car style of drivetrain. It's got this model right here is going to have 210 horsepower, turbocharged. It's a party, okay? This thing gets down. This thing goes up. You know, we've got it all down here at Nash Powersports. Come and see us for whichever style of driving, whatever sort of activities you want to do. Come down and see me, come down and see us, and we'll take you to your wildest dreams.